Hey everyone, it's Laura. I'm an Airbnb host and real estate investor, and I'm showing you everything you need to know to build wealth through short-term rentals. Today, I'm at one of my Airbnb listings, and I wanted to show you what are the 7 must-do updates if you're on a budget and you want your Airbnb to look fantastic. So let's go inside so I can show you. It can be difficult to know what renovations are going to get you the greatest return on investment, or ROI. In a traditional home, for example, you know that the updates that you make to a kitchen or to a bathroom are going to show up in the higher price of the home should you go to sell it or when you go to get it appraised. However, you need to think about ROI a little bit differently when it comes to short-term rentals, because the foundation of a short-term rental is the photos. The better quality the photos, the better quality the listing, and therefore the busier your place is going to be, because it's just going to get booked much more often when it has great quality photos. Well, the concept of ROI is a little bit different when it comes to a short-term rental, because what you are investing in the look of your home is going to show up in the photographs. And the better that it photographs, the more attention it's going to get on sites like Airbnb and VRBO, and therefore it's going to be much more likely to be booked. So now I'm going to show you in this particular listing the renovations that we did that look great but didn't break the bank. All right, so one of the first renovations that you want to do that won't cost a lot of money, that will have a huge bang for the buck, is paint. As you can see on the wall behind me, this is a really deep blue color that is our accent color in nearly every listing that we put up on Airbnb. The great thing about this color is that it's striking, but it goes with absolutely everything. So it kind of acts like a neutral. Okay, so then the next thing I wanted to show you with the paint is that all of the trim is a nice bright white. You can see all around the windows, and we can zoom in and show you the trim on the base, but that is all a nice bright white so that it contrasts against the colors that we have. And the second color I want to show you is the main color wall, which is, I don't know, I would call it like a grayish neutral that we put in all of our places, and it contrasts really nicely with the accent wall color that is behind me, and it goes really, really well with the white trim paint. The second renovation that has a lot of bang for the buck, but it does require a little DIY, is butcher block countertops. What we did here is we bought some really inexpensive butcher block countertop from LL Flooring, and I think it's actually a desktop, and we cut it up and sized it to this area, joined it, and we just attached it to the base counters. We had some leftover wood, and we were able to create these additional shelves, so it leaves the space nice and open, but it also matches the countertop. So this was a really great hack to get a lot of bang for our buck with countertops and not spending a lot of money. One thing to note about butcher block countertops is that you do need to treat them, and they make a specific oil and stain for these, and you should probably reapply it about every year or so to make sure that these stay waterproof. The third renovation that you can make for not a lot of money is to install brand new faucets. This incredible black Edison faucet we got from Wayfair or Overstock for a couple of $100s. It does require some plumbing know-how, so if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you can outsource it to a plumber who will charge a couple of $100s to install it, but I think it makes a really great statement for not a lot of money. Adding drawer and cabinet pulls in the same finish as your sinks will add cohesion and update your cabinetry. These pulls are very affordable and available on Amazon. I would also suggest that you get a hardware installation template so that the placement of them can be uniform on the drawers as well as the doors. And that is another great renovation that you can do for very little money. Okay, the fifth renovation that you can do for very little money is dimmer switches. These are simple enough to do yourself, but if you're not comfortable doing basic electrical, you can also hire this out. But what it gives you is the ability to adjust the lighting in the room so it can be as bright or as soft as you like, and it makes a really, really big difference in terms of brightening up a space. The sixth renovation that you can do that is very cost effective is to make a really sleek address sign. We use some leftover butcher block countertop to make this sign. We just bought these numbers, I think, from Home Depot, and we covered it with a waterproof seal, and it looks fantastic. And that is a super easy renovation that you can do for very little money. The final renovation I want to talk about is not a renovation at all, but it's just a super easy thing you can do, and that is to pressure wash your walkways. Cleaning the cement and any other brick is going to make a huge difference in terms of brightening up your place and making it look really clean and really inviting for guests. I'm just starting to edit today's video and I noticed that my sound cut off at the very end. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. If there's anything else that you want to know about building wealth through real estate and through short-term rentals, let me know down in the comments below. Thank you so much for stopping by. Bye-bye.